Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this honestly pretty freezing cold Ohio day? For some reason I thought today was going to be the warmer day. Now it looks like it's going to be tomorrow going into the weekend. Anyways, like I told you guys the other day, it would all come together, and this is just a continuation of a ton of work, and we're nowhere near completion, but we're going to continue making the steps that we need to take. And Andy brought in some equipment this morning, Parker Contracting LLC, if you're in the, I guess, Stark County, Ohio area. I know he goes further than that, but hey, if you need a good excavator, need a pond installed, basement dug, retaining walls, any of that stuff done, Parker can get you taken care of. Anyways, we got the roller over there, excavator. I still got the dozer here, and they're gonna start working on that pad, and I'm gonna be working here as well, so I'll be able to get you shots here and there. But what we're gonna do is, they pulled the heat blankets off yesterday, and it was supposed to stop raining, but as usual it didn't. So we got the pad, which is still wet, but we need to get this baby sealed up because it's getting a ton of work done later on this week. So let's just get to it. What's up? But anyway, give you an idea. I'm gonna shut this camera off real quick, Andy. Fast forward 30 minutes later, I had to get all those IBC totes that I moved the other day. I thought I moved them far enough, but I didn't. So I went ahead and just did it one last time for now. Grabbed the skid loader, moved them all up there out of the way. Just, I guess I didn't really take into account how far we needed to come over. But anyways, got the excavator in here now. So what we're doing is we actually got to take this down, like I told you the other day. Get the undercut in, and then we're gonna start building it up in layers. We got the big compactor over there. And yeah, anyways, these trees right here all gotta go. So this right here, we were just finding out where the edge was, where Katney's excavating had excavated down to, and found out where their undercut had ended at. We didn't want to lose a lot of material or dig up a ton of that material. So that's what he did here. He found out where the big stuff was, where they had cut down to, and now he's running off of that. So I got a ton of work I got to get done today. Alright guys, blew you over. They said the sun was going to come out, and it came out for a split second. It's still pretty early here this morning. I'd say it's probably maybe 10:30, somewhere around there a.m. He's just working at getting these trees cleared away to the side here. If you're new to the channel, we built our original pad here at right around 50 by 80 feet. And after some time and after looking at things, we decided to make our shop a lot bigger. That will be going in 2024. So real quick, if you don't know what he's doing, he's taking the tops off, the real stringy stuff, the thin stuff, putting it in a pile. We'll burn that at some point here this winter and get that taken care of. And then he's leaving me the center part, pretty much the meat part that I can cut into firewood, split into firewood. Something like this you wouldn't want to take and run through like a planer or try to use it to make like wood, like tables and stuff like that out of, because what happens is when they push it, I learned this, when they push it over, it actually stresses all the I don't know what fibers or whatever, the strands in the wood, so therefore it's not good for like building basically. Could you? You probably could, but not recommended. Then he's just making a pile of stumps up here, and yeah, that's what we're doing. Timber. So if you don't know how they do it, they basically go around the base of the tree and dig around it, cutting off most of the roots, and then they just get up high on it and push it on over. Not dry enough yet. We are making some progress. We're just not getting the sun. So I'm gonna let this do what it's got to do. I got some stuff I gotta go run and do. I'm gonna leave you guys set up watching him, and I'll be back. Alright guys, leaving father and son here. We got some asphalt we're gonna haul over to the property. Big shout out to Austin. I gotta get my seatbelt on though. I won't be seeing this dumped. Might even be done before I get there, so I had to stop here and pick up a trailer. Hey, if any of you guys need a snow wing, looks like it says, got one for sale out here. Alright guys, just got back here to the property, making a ton of progress. They got down to where we needed to get to, and it's deep. Anyways, I'll go ahead and show you. So we were a little worried that it could potentially get wet, but it's really, really good. So that's good. So right now what he's doing is he's actually bringing in the material from back here that we stockpiled, that all y'all said, hey, make sure you compact it. I'm just messing with you guys. I gotta mess with you guys a little bit too. So now he's bringing it in every few feet, every foot, I should say. He's bringing the big old roller in and compacting it down. So that bad boy, if you don't know, you turn the vibration on in it, that thing will pull any kind of moisture up out of the ground. So So I got a ton of other stuff going on. You guys will see that video tomorrow, hopefully. So just know, I didn't wear the same clothes 2 days in a row. While I was gone doing other things that you'll see another day, Austin brought in asphalt millings and dropped them off here. This is where we're gonna be creating our ramp going into the salt bin. It has dried up beautifully. I'm gonna give it one more real quick clean off, blow it off, and we're gonna get to sealing this bad boy. All right, it's ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this baby sealed up. What we're using here, TQ wants to show you, this is what we were recommended. So we got this at a company called Coleman in Akron, Ohio. Not cheap whatsoever. I think this was just under 300 bucks for 5 gallon. But hey, if it protects it, whew, that lid is no joke. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll tell you what, if the product's half as strong as that lid was on there, we're gonna be doing all right. Whew. So, pretty much, tell me when I get to that line, please.
A little more. Okay.
So I think we have a 2.5 gallon ortho sprayer here. This is how the guys told us to put it on. He's like, if you were being real precise, you know, we'd tell you to do something else. He's like, but this should work perfectly fine and be the fastest way. So, all right. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna just start on my edge. So it goes on kind of like a milky color, but it should dry clear. All right guys, so TQ went ahead and sealed it up with the first coat. If we get a chance, we are going to put a second coat on it. We got enough to do that, but if not, we got the first coat on it. We'll have to run with that for now. Maybe next year when it's empty again, if we empty it, we'll seal it up again, but we'll see how it goes. It's been an all-day process. I got like 50 million things going on right now. It's time to take a little break here at the end of the day. It's almost 5 o'clock. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Great job, TQ.
Thank you. Good job out here by yourself earlier. Sorry I couldn't join you. Just had a lot of other running to do.
She had take 2 because the GoPro went dead. TQ, do you want to show them your beautiful nails? That's what she had to get done.
There's my beautiful nails because I'm going to the Mariah Carey concert tomorrow with Miley and a couple friends.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Well, you enjoy that. I'm going to be back here getting stuff done, and I'm going to a Mariah Carey concert too.
It's time.
Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Another productive day here at Spencer Lawn Care. As always,
keep mowing,
keep growing,
keep making money, boys
talk to you later
and girls.
Peace.
TQ out.
Bye.
Bye.